Erik Ten Hag lacks key Sir Alex Ferguson trait that may have sparked costly Man Utd row. A shock diallo decision made. Manchester United manager Erik Ten Hag has been no stranger to adversity from the moment he walked through the door at Old Trafford last summer. Ten Hag has faced a lot, from the club's takeover circus to disciplinary problems with high-profile players and everything in between. One of the Dutchman's most prominent issues this season has been the Jadon Sancho saga after the 23-year-old effectively called him a liar on social media. In September, Ten Hag had excluded Sancho from United's traveling squad for the 3-1 defeat at Arsenal, later citing poor training performance. The Red Devils' number 25 bit back on X shortly after, posting a short statement questioning his manager's actual reasoning. It prompted Ten Hag to exile him from the first-team squad, requesting a formal apology to unlock his return. In the 4 months of Sancho's banishment, that hasn't arrived. Many have agreed with Ten Hag's treatment of Sancho, but he has also fielded criticism for his disciplinarian approach, intensified by United's disastrous second season under his watch. And some reports claim the 53-year-old doesn't have much of a relationship with many of his players, drawing attention to his man management capabilities. It's an area Sir Alex Ferguson thrived during his iconic 27-year-old tenure as United manager, and former Red Devils winger Ian Storymore is unsure whether Ten Hag fits into the same category. Should he have handled them differently? That's an interesting question. Sir Alex was the boss, wasn't he? You had to do as you were told. Storymore told Express Sport where to be, what to eat, how to conduct your life, etc. Sir Alex was brilliant at that. He was like a father figure to the younger players. Now, whether Ten Hag comes under that banner, I'm not so sure. I think it's more difficult to deal with players these days than in the past. They're all multi-millionaires now. It's not an easy job. To follow Sir Alex Ferguson is incredibly difficult. United's thrilling 3-2 comeback win against Aston Villa on Boxing Day left no doubt whether the Old Trafford dressing room is still on Ten Hag's side. But whether the Dutchman has work to do with his relationships with his players while maintaining his strict on-field demands to restore glory to the club remains to be seen. Sancho is expected to leave in the January transfer window, and Ten Hag will likely have no complaints. In other news, Ahmed only seems to have one option at Manchester United. If there was one silver lining for Manchester United fans to take from the weekend, it was the recent return of their golden boy. Not many of those in attendance at the City Ground would have been present the last time Ahmed had taken to the pitch after he suffered a serious knee injury against Arsenal in pre-season. It had been a long journey to get back to sharpness, and Erik Ten Hag has been careful not to throw him back into action any earlier than required. Even after such a lengthy layoff, he seemed to be the obvious second choice in his preferred role, but has dropped down to third after Alejandro Garnacho's impressive outing against Aston Villa. Ten Hag named Chet Ahmed after the defeat to Forest and insisted he was pleased with his performance. Yet when the team is fully fit, it will be hard to see where he fits in. In the second half, they were in the match. Ten Hag told Man Utd at full time, "I thought diallo came in really good. Alejandro Garnacho played a very good game." Garnacho tops the pecking order on the right, and while many supporters would love to see Ahmed given the chance, it is hard to see him oust Antony, who is Ten Hag's most expensive signing. There is fresh scrutiny on Ten Hag to prove himself ahead of Sir Jim Ratcliffe's arrival, and a key part of that will be proving he can still get the most out of an £86 million investment that has been nowhere near good enough so far. Ahmed's injury absence has seen him miss out on a call-up to the Ivory Coast squad for this month's African Cup of Nations, and now he is looking to make up for lost time with a regular run of games. It would be exciting to see Ahmed get an opportunity against Wigan in the FA Cup next week given the potential lack of January games. With competition fierce in attack and opportunities already at a premium, it feels like a loan exit would be the logical next step, and that is something that United are open to, for their own benefit and that of the player. Another move to Sunderland would be the romantic choice, but Ahmed is believed to be attracting attention from teams at the top end of the Championship as well as those near the bottom of the Premier League. It would be fascinating to see how he copes in the top flight on a regular basis, but perhaps the best step would be to build confidence as part of a winning team rather than one that might need to prioritize pragmatism in a fight for survival. After 5 months on the sidelines, it is now time for Ahmed to start making headlines again. He needs to be playing every week, and he most likely needs to leave on loan to do that. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to smash the like button and make sure to subscribe to Man United Hub to get all the latest updates.